We have finally reached that stage that we all have been waiting for, the end of Tournament of Power, and it's time for all the remaining warriors to get serious. It is a thing in Dragon Ball that they will never be serious from the beginning of the fight, and it goes for both the protagonist and antagonist. But now, since it is the end, we are finally going to see the full potential within the remaining warrior. Two battles that should be taken the biggest, if not all the portion of the end, will be Vegeta vs Topo, which of course is going to start in the next week, and Goku vs Jiren, for which we don't have any kind of information yet. But it's safe to say that this is going to be the final four and will determine who is going to be the winner of the Tournament of Power, Universe 7 or Universe 11, and this was not even a surprise for us. It was expected ever since it began that the big climax would be between two universes, despite some interesting and unexpected things happening down the line. As mentioned before, Vegeta vs Topo is going to begin next week, and it is very hard to pick and also predict who is going to be the winner of that fight or how it is going to go. But with Topo's power unleashed in episode 125, we can assume that he is above Vegeta at the moment. Topo's strength, by the look of things, should be equal with the strongest gods of destruction, despite us not having any clear information yet. It is portrayed to be that way. We don't know how strong is Beerus or Belmont, but we can fairly say that these guys top the top 5 in terms of power. And as for one confirmation that we got is that Topo is far beyond Sidra's power, as episode 125 confirms it with Topo's Hakai and Frieza. Topo at the moment seems really big wall to climb for Vegeta, just like Jiren does, and this is the biggest challenge that both Goku and Vegeta have ever faced, especially given to these circumstances. Episode 125 was just the beginning of the warriors showing their full strength, and since Topo has done this now, expect it to happen for Jiren pretty soon. Breaking down Topo's power at the moment is very hard, but we can say that he possesses incredible feats, as he was able to break the stage with his power, and this was a Topo that was holding back because he didn't want to kill anyone, and it becomes even harder to scale Vegeta with him since we barely know anything for Vegeta. He is shown to be around Goku's Super Saiyan Blue plus Kaioken times 20 on top of it level, or a little bit above him, but that's all what we know. But we can easily assume that Vegeta has not been going full power up until now for the reasons that I explained it before. They will never get serious at the beginning. They raise the power as the match progresses and gets harder. It's something typical in Dragon Ball that never really changed, and something that I think separates this show from many others. Given to the preview for Dragon Ball Super episode 126, we can assume that Topo has the upper hand on Vegeta, as it is shown very little, but clearly he has. That means he is clearly more powerful than Vegeta at the moment, but Vegeta will be trying something risky. How I get it is that he will be trying to channel all of that power that he has inside him and attack Topo. Something kinda like Master Roshi did versus Ganos, but this is something very unlikely. But Vegeta should be able to take on Topo. My prediction is that Vegeta will be beating Topo, but after the fight he won't be in state to fight, which will leave Goku to take care of Jiren, or at least hold him off. I do believe that Vegeta will be pushed beyond his limits and will be forced to use all of his power and be left with nothing. Literally nothing to help Goku in a fight with Jiren. My idea of this is that he'll be down but won't be out of tournament. And finally we will see another real rematch, something that we have been waiting since episode 110. Goku having to take care of Jiren, and with time running out, Jiren won't be going easy on him. This time he will try to take care of Goku and most likely damage him a lot in a short period of time, and possibly he'll be using a blast that will leave Goku without his shirt. Kinda the same scene as Topo. He'll be very close to be eliminated, but Goku will hang on there. And I guess we all know and can predict what is going to show up. Goku's Ultra Instinct will come out again, and this time it is a little bit different. His hair is more spiky and aura has changed a little bit. There is no more heat getting out of his body. It takes a huge explosion, just like when he had to tap into Ultra Instinct in the first place. But this time we see something different. Mastered Ultra Instinct, or Migatte No Gokui without Kizashi, appears, and it's time for the real fight. Jiren is very powerful and and he hasn't been showing anywhere close to his full power, and it's time for him to get serious, especially when Goku is doing much better than he expected. Goku and Jiren will be going at it, but having the upper hand with Ultra Instinct, Goku will be able to beat Jiren with little to nothing time left. Given to the strain that Ultra Instinct puts to the user's body, Goku will be having a hard time to walk, but with all of that struggle, he goes to Vegeta, and we see Goku somehow trying to help Vegeta get up so both can walk out of the stage as winners. It would be the perfect ending of this tournament. I do understand that some people might think that this tournament is going to be won by Universe 7 in numbers, or maybe Jiren will win, but I highly doubt that they will be trying to end Dragon Ball Super as a series that way. It has to be something amazing by the protagonists, which in our case are going to be Goku and Vegeta. Having them win this tournament with breaking their limitations, which is the whole theme of this arc, is the perfect way to end it and also wrap up this series, as it would sum up everything Goku's and Vegeta's development from being bitter rivals that went to beat each other to two rivals that just want to be stronger than one another, having the same goal of protecting, both pushing themselves to surpass one another instead of having to fight each other, showing how much they have developed their friendship and rivalry while training with Whis, and everything would come into one masterpiece and would link one thing with another. This is my perfect ending of the tournament that we would jump on into the Wish with the Super Dragon Balls, which I assume they will give it to Goku because he had the most knockouts, at least my assumption, and Goku's goal is the same as Vegeta, bringing back Universe 6 guys, but most likely he will have another and better idea that he will hope for the Omni Kings and Grand Priests to accept. That is bringing back every universe that participated on this tournament, because he would like to fight these guys again in the future. Most likely it would be accepted as Omni Kings have been shown and join this tournament and would want another one to happen on the future. They will get bored and maybe decide on another tournament, so it makes sense for them to bring back the others, but still, if other universes continue the same way they have been up until now, they would erase them immediately, so it kinda makes sense and doesn't throw out everything that they... So basically this tournament and them being erased once was kinda like a warning, and every universe has to work more and more in the future so the Omniverse works better. And also they could give us some cool interactions between Goku and it, or Goku and Jiren, with the latter starting to appreciate the others, and especially Le Saiyan's, since he has really been shown to be curious about them. Also we would get the Vegeta and Kappa moment. It would be kinda emotional and something I would welcome to happen. As for the ending of the whole series, I would like to see Bulma and all waiting in the capsule core and see Bulma jumping on Vegeta's hands, and we see a big smile on Vegeta while he hugs her, and we see one happiness that he has reached what he wanted, his determination, working on his way and being an established character with a bright future in the upcoming series. And of course, besides Vegeta, who I focus the most, we will most likely see Gohan reunited with Videl and Pan, Goku with Chi-Chi, Krillin and 18 with Maron, 17 probably will go back to his island and everything will be okay and in peace. We will see also Master Roshi, Ten Shinhan or Tian, every of these guys. But for Frieza, well, I don't know about him. It is something very weird that I don't really know what to think. My idea is that they are not going to resurrect him, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think? What will happen with Frieza? And also let me know your ideas about how you want the tournament to finish. Who do you want to see against who? Do you have any different ideas than mine? Let me know everything in the comments down below, because I am really interested what you guys have to say. And as for this video, this is the end of it. Thank you if you made it to this point. Comment your thoughts down below. Just like I said, give all of your opinions there. Subscribe with notifications enabled so you don't miss out in any further content. And have a great time, guys. Bye.